Hello, everybody, and welcome into a very unusual situation. It's me, Mayor. I'm running another one shot. Aren't you excited? I am joined by Marky Mark, Chaos, and Trucker for this one. Good cast and crew.
Hello.
Of course, you all know who we're sponsored by. The incredible Martin Mancini. I have great news. The book has moved from the look over to editing, and then will be soon sent back to the second look over.
Nice.
So hopefully by September.
Is the title what I thought it was?
I don't know if I'm allowed to share that.
I
Damn it.
don't think you are.
I don't think I am.
I hope the title is what I suggested because I feel really proud for what I came up for it.
What I can tell you is this: it's a mix of a lot of ours,
Okay,
but
I'm satisfied.
overall more satisfied with your work.
Yee! Thank you, Martin Mancini. I know I'm. Hey, I gotta give thanks where it's due. I honestly
Man
pulled
just
it out of my butt, and
man
I'm just
just
glad you liked
squeed
it.
like a fanboy. Man just squeed like a fanboy.
Hey, I am a guy who likes fiction, okay, and I like to read. Unfortunately, there isn't a lot of good stuff out there that I can read that won't make me go far woke.
Okay,
I've got some recommendations for you.
I
Any in paper copies that I could just sit and flip through?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
I have a question for today.
Mm.
It's not necessarily like what Flame usually does, and you know gives you the round robin. I want you to answer what would you do, blah 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 blah. It's more of a how do you guys prefer it? Do you want the surprise now and get all the oh my goodnesses out of the way, or do you want me to just hit you entirely with the cold water all at once?
I'm a cold water kind of guy, man.
All right.
I'm hesitant.
Chaos,
I kind of want to know.
I know, but I you always kind of want to know, and you're the one that I need to be hit with the cold water the most.
I'm fine with some cold water. Surprises.
Fine, if you want me with the cold
Surprising.
water, I'll take the cold water. Just know that I take the cold water under duress.
Okay, I'm fine with that, but all I have to say is that the vote has been cast for cold water. I just need you guys. I will give you a second after I'm done with my full introduction to react, but I just need to get through the introduction. Please don't scream in agony as the cold water hits you immediately. That's all I beg.
Don't worry, I'll mute my mic so you won't hear me.
It's
Because you
more
won't
I'll
hear the
do
initial acts.
I'll do my best.
it's going to be good. I can't wait. You guys should hopefully have a good time. This is to fill everybody in. This is more of a unique thing that I'm doing. Last time I ran a one shot, I had some decent encounters planned, and people enjoyed doing the traditional fighting play style. But the thing is, Mark, Trucker, and Chaos, I don't know if they give themselves enough credit. They're very creative people. Obviously, Flame is too, but I mean, Flame is usually running the game, so you know how creative he is. But with how Mark, Chaos, and Trucker's creativity works, I decided I was going to give them more of a stealth simulator this time, so there is no planned combats. I want them to use the environment to get through their problems, and I'm very excited because you can hear Flame's hamster slowly drinking itself to death every time they ask him a question as to whether or not they can do something. So I'm giving Flame's poor hamster on a wheel a break by letting mine get hammered and drive this one home.
I mean,
So
literally, last time I asked if my god could change electric pillars into blood pillars.
That was cool, but I mean, every once in a
That-
while, especially with you, you're like, Flame, can I like somehow take my boot off and then use it as a cup, but somehow make that like kill the guy? And everybody's like, "Whoa, Mark, what the hell?"
I
I
wish
like to come out of left field, you know?
I'm
I
giving you.
wish to Spider-Man whip my way around a room using a fly as the anchor point.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and because of all of that, I wanted to. I've always appreciated the creativity, and I wanted to completely fence off the right field and only let you guys play in the left field. I want you guys to go hog wild on this one.
So you're telling a guy whose favorite video game franchise is literally developed around stealth to be stealthy and creative.
Yep.
Which one, Trucker?
Got it. Huh?
Which one?
Oh, the original Hitman series before a certain studio I won't name got a hold of it and completely ruined it.
I'm more of a Splinter Cell,
Sam Fisher is a total badass.
right? Like I'm more of that kind of stealth.
I'm one of
I'm
the
being
few people. I'm one of the few people who actually liked Conviction.
I didn't mind it.
I
But the first one is and
don't.
will always be the best one.
Oh, 100%.
What are you saying, Chaos?
I'm just grumbling over stealth. I hate stealth. Let me tell you something, Mayor. Let me tell you more often than not my approach to stealth. They can't report me if they're
If
all
they're
dead.
all dead. I
Chaos,
knew he was gonna say it.
Chaos, don't worry. I have taken a lot of, like I said, I'm giving you guys I've taken away all of traditional. I've taken away all the traditional routes. And just because I'm having this be more stealthy does not mean I'm not allowing you to be creative. If you find a way to wipe out all the obstacles and get free, I'm going to be thrilled. You cannot upset me here. I have purposely set myself up to have no plan beyond trying to catch you guys, and your only goal is to evade me. And I'm going to give you all of the tools and let you pick up your own along the way to make this possible.
Mm.
I'm being hard, but I'm being very fair. Like, I'm setting a strict fence, but what you have inside the fence is vast.
I get that. At the same time, you guys gotta understand. You two may be stealth experts. Unfortunately, I am a classic case of kick on the doom music and charge in head first.
Oh, I have to be.
I
I have to be.
I don't.
Sorry. No, you go. You're talking. That's my bad.
It's it's just the fact that I am very much. I don't really care that much for being stealthy when I have the option of just going hog wild and just, you know what? If I don't have to be nice and I don't have to be quiet, why should I?
Oh, and that's all fine.
Now, for some of you who are stealth people, might have just cringed at what I just said. Too bad. Not all of us are built stealth. Some of us are built gorilla.
Well, and
There's
to be perfectly.
there's a
Hey, it's my
Sorry,
turn
Mark, go ahead.
now, Mr. Man.
I'm sorry.
To be perfectly fair, Chaos, I've given you two very good one shots, one that never aired because we needed to clean something up in the prequel to Kathos. I've given you your power, and now I'm just giving you creativity. I'm evening things out.
Very well. I understand. You're giving me the tools and the sandbox to play in.
Yep.
Now it's time for me to start playing.
There
So
is a video game franchise that you would not do well with Chaos, and it's called Master of Shadows, where it literally punishes you Warhammer 40k style, Astartes versus Xenos, if you don't be stealthy.
here's the thing. I am on Chaos's side. I hate stealth. I'm so bad at it.
And yet you're gonna run a stealth one shot?
Of
This
course.
is
Gonna
gonna
be
be so
fun.
much fun. Oh my goodness.
He's gonna do it Dead by Daylight style.
We're
You're
gonna be
never gonna
using-
see Trucker or I.
We're gonna be using the walls, and we're gonna be wall walking above your people.
Remember now, I have an owl, so this is awesome.
Good thing I have proficiency in stealth and acrobatics.
Well, and not to
I have,
be
I have expertise in stealth. Get on my level, boy.
not to
I'm
be king of not to be king of Sap Mountain, but it's a bit of a love letter to my girlfriend. She loves stealth, so she's excited to see this. I let her know that that's going to be the big point of this
Honestly,
one shot.
at that point, I should have went for Shadow Monk.
That would have been dope.
Can
You
I
should
switch?
have, but
If you
no,
can,
too late.
if you can, no, if you can switch in 5 minutes, I'll allow it.
Watch this.
If you can do it in 5 minutes, I allow it. This was not. This was kind of sprung on me a week ago, so I'm being a little bit more flippant on some things. I'm okay with this. And I think people will go, "Wow, Mayor, you're so
Oh
kind."
man, this is gonna be
This is
interesting.
gonna be great.
See, you'd have been in real trouble had clerics been allowed, because I would have multi-classed.
There is a very good reason why I had to ban a lot of things, and typically, you know that it has to be a good reason because you know I don't like banning things.
Because my ass would have went 3 levels of Twilight Cleric, and then 3 levels of Thief Rogue, and I would have fucked with you hardcore.
I would have been great with that, but I purposely built this to be more terrifying. You know what? Chaos is on the clock, and I have anxiety music, anxiety-inducing music. So
Make it hard for him.
I would like to just start playing that right now.
Is it the Jeopardy theme song?
No, because I don't want to get Lars Ulrich into the ground.
Just know, Chaos, I'm humming it in my head, trying to increase your anxiety.
Hold on. You guys should stay quiet for just a second. I'm going to cut all of your audio on OBS in case this is not the right thing. They can only hear me right now. I just want to be absolutely certain that I have the right thing. Okay, I do have the right thing. We're good. I don't want to get
You
in
would
trouble.
you would enjoy that game, Mark, if you've never seen it, because it was kind of a sleeper hit from like the mid-teens. It's called Styx, Master of Shadows.
Dear Lord, that lag out was horrible.
Hmm?
Sorry,
What
my
game did you
internet
say?
connection
Sorry.
just completely crapped out. Because the moment you said Mayor Chaos is on the clock right now, it just completely crapped out. I could not hear anything after that.
That's okay. We're playing anxiety-inducing music to really amp this up for you.
And it is on Xbox if you want to get it for free if you have the Game Pass.
What game? Sorry.
It's called
Talking about
Styx
Styx Master
Master.
Shadows.
It is a stealth-heavy game. It punishes you severely for not being stealthy.
I
And
think
it does.
I've seen some
Yeah, my
gameplay.
brother is the stealth bot.
It does not hold your hand either. No wibbly wobbly hand holding for this game. You learn quick or you die. The phrase "get good" actually started because of this game. I don't care what FromSoft says. There you go, Mark. I sent you the
I think
sent
I
you the
have.
game
Well, I've
the game
seen it,
trailer
but
of
I
it.
don't think I ever played it.
You guys feeling
But yeah.
nervous yet?
Oh no.
Oh, I have the bot muted so I can hear you guys, so I don't hear the anxiety music.
Oh, you're the worst. I tried to set ambience for you and you spit in my face.
Well, it's either hear you guys or hear the music on my end. I'm so sorry. That's one of the reasons why I mute the bot now, so I can actually hear you guys talking, so I can stop interrupting people.
I have to make sure I turn the bot down before our next session with Flame, otherwise he's gonna blow everybody's eardrums out because his music is not nearly as soft as
Next
this
session is
song.
gonna be so interesting. Oh man.
This
Oh,
is
hang on. We can't
we
talk
can't
about
talk
it,
about
Mark.
that.
I know.
They don't know
Oh
about
my
it, especially since we had to skip an upload this week for the one shot, and people are probably like
Oh my goodness.
very upset.
You guys are gonna go crazy.
Theoretically, you've already talked about something you shouldn't have.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's inconsequential. That's
that
completely
one's
inconsequential.
fine.
I
I had
mean,
those
yeah,
before
fair.
that, so.
That's just like, yeah, I got a cool new toy and
And it
there's no
hasn't
detail
happened
on
yet,
it.
so it's not like canon technically, per se.
Mm,
Chaos, how you doing?
I'm
making progress.
finishing up level 5 right now.
Okay.
Making progress on that Shadow Monk.
Well,
Wait, you go a
And
level
level
at a
5
time?
is done.
we'll let
Yeah, I do it one by one because I like to be meticulous.
it's easier to do it one by one, otherwise it glitches and
Hang on,
will perma-lock him.
we're supposed to be level 6, right?
Yep.
Okay. Don't scare me like
And
that,
level
Chaos.
6 is now bada boom done.
Okay. Unless you guys want to keep
You want to know
talking
my
for
final stats?
not particularly, I
Or
can
are you
look
good?
anytime.
Alright, good.
You guys keep
I kind of made Bruce a little superhuman.
That's good. You guys keep talking for just another minute or two. I'm gonna run to the bathroom one last time. When I get back, I'm gonna hit you all with that cold water. I hope you've got your swim shorts on.
This is either going to be incredibly humorous or it's going to be painful.
Get out of here.
And seeing as how much he's leaning into it, I'm betting it's going to be painful.
It's gonna be painful. This is gonna hurt, boys.
Hmm.
Yeah, Mark, Splinter Cell, man, first game, best one.
Mm-hmm.
Chaos Theory, very close second. And then it goes Conviction, Double Agent, Pandora Tomorrow for me. And see, Chaos, you don't have to be stealthy in Splinter Cell. It's better if
No.
you are. The
I
game mechanics
like
incentivize you to
stealth.
be stealthy, but you don't
Chucker,
have to
you
be.
wanna know how stealthy? You wanna know how stealthy I've ever gotten in games? Is when I've had to be is when I had to do stealth sections in games like Shadow of War and Shadow of Mordor, where I will literally fail the mission if I get caught.
Mm,
That's when I need to. That's only when I stealth. When I'm literally told you will
see,
fail the mission if you are spotted at all.
that's baby's first stealth.
Me mauling.
You need like the
I don't
original
care.
thief. You need like the original thief that they only made for like computers. That's another thing about the Hitman games. You don't have to be stealthy.
Nope.
Better if you are. Also, Mark, nice. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
Oh yeah.
That's another great game franchise that got ruined.
Yeah.
Thanks, Ubisoft.
Scragged. Goobysoft.
The last good one.
Uber.
The last good one to me, specifically to me, was the last Ezio game.
Oh man. All right, I'm finally back. Sorry about that.
All right. Don't get me wrong, Black Flag was great, but it had some major cons.
Let me catch my breath for a second. I had to run up and down my stairs 3 times to pick up that cat puke.
He just
Yeah.
got done climbing down from a from a synchronization point that wasn't a synchronization point. And there's no bale of hay to jump into. Nobody's gonna get that reference. Except for Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if it keeps you
Yeah.
happy.
You know how many times in the first couple of games I was trying to jump into one of those and I accidentally jumped the wrong way,
Right.
plummet to my death,
Yep.
and then respawn right back up there at that synchronization point? Like the game is like, you dumbass. Now do it again.
All right. Y'all ready?
Maybe.
Oh yeah. See how this goes, I guess.
Yup.
You said you had some cold water to splash us with, so
Beep 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 beep.
So,
Hit
as
me.
all right, this is where I'll need you to just be quiet in case you can't contain yourselves. This is, as you can see on your screens, I would be welcoming you into the frigid north. That is, if I was not a complete liar. Instead, I am
Oh.
welcoming you into Letton.
what?
More specifically, I am welcoming you into Port Mire. So, let us begin. It has been a horrendous year, but it didn't start off that way. You are all just regular members of the Letton State military, and life was dull. You may not have known it then, but the dull moments are something you'd soon be yearning for. Last year, you heard rumors that the state was going to pull one over on Kathos and try to influence their nation through infiltration, but with the promise of victory came anything but. Months after that, things began to go wrong. Random reassignments and skirmishes started slowly but surely after the state of Letton started taking in refugees escaping the church. When it was discovered that what you now believe to be the church managed to sneak some people across the border, which led to the farcical martial law, locking down all the cities the state controlled, which was the final straw. Massive attacks swept the nation, and the state is all but dissolved. After the civil unrest escalated beyond repair, you all have been forced into hiding with Lady Ella Linnell, a state official who you were assigned to before things got really bad. And you know if there's any hope to save the state of Letton and preserve what you fought for, you will have to escape the country and get Lady Linnell to safety. We begin in the basement under Uncle Freddy's general store, and I will take you to the city map.
Oh no.
I'm high-fiving police officers and kissing babies right now.
I'm so mad.
You see this X on this building?
I don't know if it's just me, but the map is
Yeah.
a little blurry.
It's
It
a little
cleaned up
blurry,
for
but
me.
yeah, I see it.
It cleaned up for me.
But you do.
But yeah, I can see the X.
That's where you are right now. Now, this isn't how the. This does not show you the placements of everything. I am just simply showing you a city map. A few months ago, actually, my apologies, about a week ago, your spy has informed you that the ship you've been waiting for a long time is finally going to dock in the port. The ship that you're looking for is only unique because it has a lot of scarring from what looks like a Kraken battle that it had survived. But unfortunately for you, the only thing that you can do is take the word of your spy, because you haven't seen him since he told you that the ship was getting there. You just know that at this point, before the day breaks, you need to be at the port with the lady, and you need to be on that ship, or you fail.
And what do we know which direction the port is
Yes,
from
so
where
if
we're
you
at?
zoom up or zoom out a little bit, you know that you can head towards this graveyard. Either one of these roads would be acceptable. And if you find too much resistance going to those, any of the three roads, mostly the one in the middle to the north, are also acceptable to go to. But going straight south is a gate, which is always heavily guarded, and going west is going to take you basically after about an hour, you'll just hit a wall. There's no, getting in or out of the city from the west unless you travel quite a ways, and at that point you're so far out of where you need to be that it will be more detrimental than good. So your best bet is to try to cut directly east if you can. But you are currently sitting in the basement with each other and the lady.
What time of day is it?
You know that point, because you guys would know that it's best when doing these sorts of things after all of your experience. You know that you want to go almost the last minute. So it's at that really awkward stage where the darkest of night is ending and you're starting to see the lightening of the sky as the sun is going to rise in about 2 to 3 hours. So you know you have 3 hours to get there.
I will have at this point. I will have made sure that the lady is wearing like midnight blue,
Okay.
like really, really dark blue.
That's very easy to do. You're in a general store.
Oh yeah, I'd be trying to help disguise her of sorts, as well as myself.
Go ahead and roll me. What does disguise kits go off of? Is that charisma or is that dexterity?
I actually don't know.
I can take a quick Google of that. That's something I didn't expect you to do, so it will take me all of 5 seconds to check this out.
Hopefully it's dexterity.
See, my brain says wisdom because you have to know what you're doing.
Ooh, I could see that, and that would suck for me. Well, it wouldn't be terrible.
The stupid Google AI is giving me giving me the old runaround.
It wouldn't suck for me.
It is not telling me.
Deception, so maybe charisma?
Yeah, I'm thinking that because you're trying to actively deceive, I'm going to rule it as a deception. But it sounds like you're all on the same page, so I'll throw you a bone and let you know that you can get help from somebody if you wish.
This is our main town.
This is where you guys have been. You guys have never really left this town since you joined the military. You left it to join the military. You have been reassigned to one or two smaller little towns, but this is the city that you were ultimately assigned to. Now you've had gate duty, you've had patrol duty, and then things were starting to get out of control when two groups, one of them you presume to be the church and their spies, have started causing havoc, but you have no real idea who's been attacking them because they've been attacking the state. And at this point, because now there are two groups plus the state constantly going at it, plus, just general civilians getting involved, you know that it's pretty much impossible to distinguish anything anymore, and the state has been pretty much overrun at this point. You're pretty much convinced, for all you know, that you're the last of the state, all of you in this room.
Interesting.
In fact, the only reason why the lady is here and not in the capital is because she was able to escape the capital and come home before the martial law and all of that, because she just could tell that things were going to go bad, and that's what you know of her. Like, she wanted to be in her home city in case she died, because that's where she wanted to be.
Fair enough.
Understandable.
But if you guys want to roll that deception check, or aid somebody in the deception check, I will allow it.
I'll be assisting.
I'll be on watch.
Okay.
Guess I'll roll another one and see if we can't get better. It is not better, so it'd be a
Please be
15.
above 10.
Is it, what did you say it was, Mark? Sorry.
15.
15. Okay, I will write that down for my notes, because there is nothing to, challenge this right now. It's just a standalone.
I guess the kind of get up that I would want to go for as myself is knowing that there's a bunch of disorder out there. I kind of want to go more for like a homeless, look. Rough, scraggly. I'll rip a few holes and just look like I have nothing.
Are you disguising
There's no reason to.
Are you disguising yourself or the lady?
I'm disguising myself. I was just helping, I guess, Trucker give her an idea of what she should be wearing, kind of like a cloak or maybe a mask over her face.
See,
That's all I would have done for her.
my idea is to like get her to blend into shadows as well as possible. Which a really dark, dark navy will help you do a lot better than black, believe it or not. So you're
And I would,
thinking about moving in the open. I'm thinking about moving around,
yeah,
shadow to shadow, cover to
I'm gonna be
cover.
moving shadow to shadow, but I'm thinking more of, if if I'm spotted, they're gonna be like, oh, he's just a homeless. You know, they're not gonna think about it. They're gonna be like, "Ugh, worthless.
Well,
If I'm spotted.
don't make yourself look too bad,
No,
because depending on how severe they want to be, a really bad looking bum
it's
might
more
just be
like,
a.
Okay, hold on. With with that 15 and what you've given me, since this was for yourself, I was misinformed. That was on me.
sorry.
Uh, with it being for you, and you rolled a 15, I will say that you don't know to what extent, but you feel comfortable that you have achieved what you're looking to do. You look
Okay.
like you've been outside for a while, so you don't look like you've been held up anywhere or comfortable, but you don't look completely shitty either. To what extent you're
Okay.
conveying this, you don't know yet, but I do have this written down that you rolled a 15. Basically, this is just setting the DC for this.
Okay. Yay.
And Trucker, I mean, as for you,
I have a good one that I can do. Instead of blue blacking ourselves out, doing it that way, I'm gonna take a page out of Mark's book. I want to help her to get her to look like, just like a distressed housewife kind of a look. We're not super wealthy, we're not super poor. Just, make it look like, oh, we're, you know, lower well-to-do types just trying to get out of there, just like, average people, but we're still gonna, shadow to shadow, cover to cover this.
I've rolled that because I assume you're assisting her. I will not tell you the number, but getting a look at her, you feel very, very confident that you've achieved your goal.
I'm now going to do the same for myself.
I will allow her to assist you in that matter. You can roll it with advantage yourself.
Okay, that's a 22. And that's a 23 total, so 23.
With the 23, like I said, you're basically setting DCs at this point. You don't have a definitive thing to beat. You are basically setting the thing to beat. So, with that high of a number, you are very confident that you've done a good job. As for you, Chaos, being what you are, you know that you don't have to go through this because you've been doing this your entire career. You're already good. Whatever you choose to do is pretty much an automatic success, otherwise, you would not be alive right now or having the career that you've had.
For appearance's sake, when you guys look to Bruce to see if he needs help with anything, you'll see what looks like a seemingly average person, a little very much scuffed and covered in dirt and grime, looking and covered in shabby clothes, shabby bulky clothes, very much seemingly a few sizes too big for him. He's a little hunched over, and his face looks a little sunken in and shallow, like, don't worry about me, boys. I got this covered.
Chaos, though, since you don't have to roll a disguise, I just want you to give me a general perception check.
Okay.
Can I have my owl help him?
This is you guys at this point. This is happening at the same time you're disguising yourself. So, no, you would be too distracted doing your thing. And he said that he was keeping lookout while you guys were doing that.
That's fine. I just figured my
I
owl
have a
would be
very
doing it too.
important question.
I would like to get through chaos first before you ask
Go
that
for it.
question.
That's fine.
19 on perception.
Okay. The problem is the city is always getting attacked, or the fighting hasn't really stopped ever. It's just died down or has ceased for a couple of hours. Right now, with the noises you're hearing, you're very confident that there doesn't appear to be a battle near you, but you still do hear the distant licking of flames and just general rubble, but you don't hear anybody near you. What was your
Looking over.
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
No.
Go ahead, Cass.
Yeah, it's still your thing. I didn't
Looking
know
over at I would say, Mark, what's your character's name again? Sorry, it's like last minute, so.
No, you're good. Name's Paul. But
Quickly
you'd probably
looking
know
over
me.
at
You'd probably know me as Walker.
Looking over at Walker, Bruce will use the sign language that he had taught you guys during his brief stint working with him. He'll sign out, all clear, distant fighting, no sign of life. Not really trusting the fact that someone might have ears nearby.
At that point, is there like a a crack or something? Because we're in the basement, you said, right?
Yep.
Does the basement go straight upstairs, or is there like a cellar door?
It goes straight upstairs. Chaos. Bruce is currently standing by the stairs.
I would rendezvous with him with my owl on my shoulder and I would want to. Is there anything like any kind of holes in the roof?
You don't know. You guys would have to go upstairs.
Okay. I'll wait till everybody's ready to move upstairs then.
All right, Trucker, you said you had a quick question.
Yes, this is an above game question. I wish for a little bit of clarification.
Okay.
We worked for the state.
Yes.
Is Chaos still playing what he said he's playing?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I was given adequate permission to allow it. I worked with Flame on this. It is perfectly fine. As he put it, the state are racist, but they're not going to outright kill him.
Got it. Just getting clarification because Lettons are kind of hyper racist.
Yep, and that's why I worked with Flame and I let Chaos know that he's basically been in hiding in perpetuity. And that's why I gave him the auto pass on that disguise check.
Gotcha.
The
Herschel will thumbs up Bruce.
Yep, the lady will look at you guys. I really think we should get going now.
That's probably not a bad idea, but remember, smooth is fast, fast is smooth. No jerky movements. That gets people's attention.
Lighting's distant, but there ain't nothing close by. I don't trust it might be years though.
Now, are
So
we
we
sticking
gotta-
to the alleys or what are we doing?
We stick to alleys for the good third of it. And if it seems clear enough, we'll leg it as light and fast. In case if anything's fishy, and yes, I know what I just said. In case if there's any sorry, my brain just glitched.
Do you hear that? Do you hear
Sorry.
that, Walker? Bruce has jokes. What are we gonna do in the square? It's large, it's open, there's not a lot of cover there. What are we gonna do?
Give him the
I'd say-
rim.
I'd say we need to avoid it at all possibilities.
If the routes nearby are closed off due to rubble of stray shells, we'll have to
Realize if they have the
rim at
tower, they'll
least.
see us.
And if there's a shadow nearby, I can easily poof up in there and check. Because if there is someone up there, they're bound to be on their own.
Wouldn't be so sure about that.
Are you ready to head upstairs?
Might as well.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
I will move you to the map. I don't want you all to panic right away. I am going to explain something. I'm very limited on what I can do. And what's really great is Roll20 is not allowing me to switch the map. Alright.
It'll be.
You see this picture? This is the world famous Wiggle Puppy. You can put yourselves around Wiggle Puppy.
I don't see Wiggle Puppy. See the map though.
Well, then you're definitely in the wrong spot.
I see the map and a lot of people on it.
Far left. Right.
Yep,
I
this
assume
is
right
the
here?
world. Yep, this is world famous Wiggle Puppy. I could not afford art, and I didn't want to get DMCA'd by using a person, so I picked
Oh,
up. I asked my girlfriend for a picture of Luna the Wiggle Puppy, and there she is.
I see what you mean now.
Yep, she's there with her sloth that she believes is her baby. So.
The cutest Wiggle Puppy.
Okay, so as you can see, I mean, there's a lot of people, and I'm not going to say that you guys are pretty much hidden by the building, so you don't have to worry about any of these guys seeing you right now. The guys, you know that You know what? I'll have you guys roll a perception check to see what you see.
Oh no.
All right.
This is not something you can aid in. This is all
Perception,
a
you
group
said.
check. Yep.
21.
Okay.
I got a 17.
All right.
15.
The lady is coming in with absolutely clutch with a natural 20. So I will
Nice.
say that anything you see on the map, you have a good view of. You know where all of these people are. So I will describe what's going on. You know, these tokens that I've picked are not 100% accurate. I couldn't get the right ones. But
I was hoping not. That's
yeah,
a lot of red wizards.
the the red fellas are actually supposed to be in black, and if you remember those awful shirts in the early 2000s that were long sleeve and had the weird like tribal tattoo black vinyl going down the sleeves,
Oh, yes.
you've seen them before. They do have that kind of pattern ish, but it's not vinyl. Obviously, it's just how the robes are dyed, and it is more of a dark gray, so it's almost indistinguishable from the rest of the robe. You don't know who they are. You've never seen that group before. You have no clue. The drow wearing black robes, however, are not drow wearing black robes. They're actually humans wearing a weird mix of red, white, and gold. And you know them to be traditionally of the Church of Letton. So you know who they are. You don't know who the others are in the dark robes, and the hooded individuals you've observed working with the ones in the weird colored black robes that you have no idea where they're from. You don't know who these hooded figures are with the masks on their face.
I'm assuming we can see the archers on the roof.
Yes. Those guys are more like mercenaries and kind of just they're like a mixture of people. They're like a mercenary or civilians trying to defend themselves. They don't really belong to anybody. They're probably somebody that if they caught you, you could probably bribe or talk to. And there's a cat. Because I thought it'd be funny to include a cat, so there's that. This cat you don't know the allegiance of, or you've never seen it before at least. This cat could be anything.
It works for itself and only for itself.
You don't know what master this cat serves if it has one. So I will let you guys decide which direction you want to head quick. Now I don't the zombies that you're seeing, all the undead things, the water has become contaminated in this town and has started causing some weird undead disease to spread. So you've been told to stay away from sewers. And it looks like it looks like everybody is fairly preoccupied. I mean, the church guys are fighting the undead right now, and the question mark guys are either patrolling or waiting to see who the winner is to take out the winner, essentially. So you have, despite how I've positioned these tokens, which is more so due to limitations of the program and not myself, you're not as screwed as it looks on the map, is what I'm trying to say. You have room to go.
I'm assuming that the burning cart is like the top northwest corner of the large square that we saw on the city map.
Yes, it is.
Mark, hear me out.
Oh no.
I'm thinking we do a button hook around the bottom and try to distract our way past that first red dude. And then maybe we can ball bearing or, you know, distraction our way past the other dudes. Simply because it's the least populated route.
Now, I will mind you that the cat and this man could be a threat. They are going to be making. They could have the opportunity to catch you.
It's fine. I imagine
I
the cat will
can
go.
hold on a second. I have something specifically for this, if you can allow me.
All right, what do you got?
I have a little something called Shadow Step.
I'm familiar. I used it to.
Could you allow me to potentially shadow step behind Redman, sleeper hold, and drag him into the house and drag him up against the house to make it seem like he fell asleep?
You got that guy on the roof, man. He'll see you.
You don't know that.
Or he
If we
he
if we
may
sneak him
see
this way
you.
though, because I assume that this archer here is watching this.
Yes, that would be a correct assumption. The positioning of the
I will be in the
archer.
corner of his eye.
Yeah, the position of this archer is misleading because, again, that's just the token that I had available.
Okay, well if he's looking at that, and if you're allowing for sneak knockouts like that,
We could lure
we
him
could
to the
throw
floor over here.
something to distract the cat.
I have
Go
an
get that
outlet.
dude in red. And then depending on where the three dudes by the fountain are looking, we could sneak up to that barn and go around the backside of it.
Do we know what this guy's looking at
Which guy?
up here on top of the barn?
Probably that fight.
This
By
guy,
this?
the archer?
No, this guy.
He is actually more looking towards this area
Okay.
by the
The
fountain.
fountain.
Because he
So-
knows that his guys are by the fountain.
We could do something like this, trucker. Go here. Cut around this.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could
And
You
then
know, we could distract the cat, either not bother with that single dude by himself there, boot scoot our way to the sofa or the love seat,
yeah.
button hook around it to not get or not get seen by all the dudes fighting the zombies. Go to the bundle of sticks there, or the logs or whatever that is. Crawl underneath that cart that's starting to burn and make our way that way.
I will mind you going that direction. These guys are all pretty much staring in that general direction. They seem to be keeping an eye on each other more than they are doing anything else at the current moment. So going that
Alright, then
direction.
how about this then, Mark? Instead of that, you see the rusty bed looking things by the fountain?
Uh-huh.
We could sneak around that way. We'll run the risk of infuriating Mr. Cat there, or Mrs. Cat. We'd have to worry about four of those dudes, the three on the ground and the one on the barn. But it's a hell of a lot easier than dealing with 6, potentially 7 of the black hooded figures. We would just have to be very careful and very quiet trying to sneak past those dudes by the fountain.
I will mind you that there is no cover going that way. You would be in the open. That is the last hint I will give
It's
you.
also very dark and there's fires going around, so unless these guys know how to keep themselves from being fire blind, we're going to have a little bit of atmospheric cover.
Mm-hmm.
I could at least teleport around.
Because if you've ever
Because of
been
the
close
dim-
to a fire burning at night, it kind of messes your vision up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright. I am cutting off discussion in this area. I need you guys to make a decision.
I'd say, I think the fountain's the way to go.
Either the
Just have to
fountain or
try
we
and
can
be quiet about it.
get around that fountain and then take cover in the barn. And then we can hook around the barn and then get out. We just have to be careful. That cat, I don't trust cats.
Cat might smell me. They have sharp senses of smell, but I have confidence in my ability to conceal us. And just to
Can
make sure we
I?
can get through, Bruce will go through a series of hand signs before finishing on one, and his shadow stretch out to each of the people around him as I use 2 key points to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself.
And then so when we start moving up, I want to use a ration, a ration to kind of distract the cat and make him kind of go towards, I guess, this way, the opposite direction of us.
Alright, I will need you to roll me a persuasion.
How about animal handling?
How about persuasion? You're not trying to handle him, you're trying to persuade him.
Cat's an agent, man. I
I'm
knew
using
it.
food to handle him. Ugh. Persuasion. Let's see. Is a 14.
That. Ping where you wanted him to go again?
Over this direction.
Boom! Fast. Like, you almost don't see it. You're not even confident that it happened, but it was quick.
So wait, that pass without a trace, that's strictly on you, Bruce?
Yep. I'm
It's on
essentially
him, so we
admitting
have to stay
it.
close to him. Yeah.
Right, well, let's stay close to the walking tuna and let's sneak around that fountain over there.
Okay, I will have you
You
guys...
don't know what I am.
I'll have you guys move, like, gather around Wiggle Puppy in this direction. Again, you don't have to worry about those guys. I just didn't have enough stuff to make it, but I'll say you snuck around the house, and I just need you all to stay visible, so... Here, I'll move this guy there, too. Alright. I'll say that you guys are kind of, like, hiding behind the corner, but before you move, I need stealth checks from everybody.
Excellent. Something I have expertise in.
And I have
And we get a
Remember, I
plus
have
10
perspective.
from his pass without a trace?
Yep.
Jeez Louise.
That means I get a plus 20 to this roll. Mwah.
32.
Mine's 36.
39.
Jeez.
I was one away.
Just give me 1 second, please. Because now I have to ensure that I'm doing this right.
And the only thing that Walker would do is, as we're walking, kind of do a hand signal, kind of with his hand, asking, are we dropping the bodies or are we moving past?
God, I commend you for not doing the
Bruce will.
COD reference.
Here's the thing that I just want to reiterate. You don't know who they're working for. I mean, you do see them hanging around the mystery robed people a lot, but that doesn't always necessarily mean that they are.
They're bad guys.
Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that they are always having one person or the other's best interest in mind. You don't even know
It
if you
also
have to
doesn't
actually.
mean that they're not slouches.
Yeah, you don't know what it would take to get past them. You don't know if you necessarily even have to kill them or if they're even worried
That's
about you.
and he's not necessarily saying like drop the body as in, you know, thumb across neck. He's more saying, night night, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm just reiterating, like, you don't know if that's necessary. But you.
Okay.
I will say that you can. And again, it's awkward. I apologize to everybody watching. You guys, once more, can gather around the Wiggle Puppy in this area that would keep you hidden from this lot. This guy eerily seems like he is staring at you, but you don't get the sense that he is actually noticed you. He just happens to have been looking in this area the whole time, but you feel confident that you're good. And this fountain is also huge, so like this guy's positioning, it would that sets everybody more at ease. We'll
I'm
picture
also
it.
imagining. I'm imagining this thing is like 3 feet, probably like a good standard decorative fountain. So we could be, knelt down
Yeah, easily.
for cover.
I want you to basically picture like, all of the great civilizations that were very heavily involved in their own architecture. This is a very beautiful, ornate fountain. It's now on fire, but it's a very beautiful fountain.
So I had a plan for if we were gonna take these guys out. It'd have been funny.
Well,
But I'm glad we're not taking them out.
I was specifically told it was a bad idea to do any kind of fighting for this.
I know.
So.
Yeah, but you can get creative to take people out.
He said that before you joined. Is he's okay with us like being creative, as long as it's not like we're instigating a full-fledged fight.
You don't want to get.
Oh yeah.
You don't want to start a fight because you don't know if that's going to evoke the attention of more.
Mm-hmm.
So
but in stealth scenarios, you can take people out.
Yep.
What you're
and
telling
set them
me,
in a locker.
what you're telling me is that if that guy, like at the 7 o'clock position of this fountain, comes back, I can, poke around the corner, grab him, and then stick his head down in the fountain and, hold his head there until the bubbles stop.
And then turn him into a zombie.
If you succeeded in a check to make that happen, we can talk about it. But so far, this does not appear to be necessary.
It's not, I'm just saying.
All right, moving on. No more what if scenarios. This isn't Marvel's what if. Let's get going.
Stealth game, bro, man. Whatever. I'm thinking.
But I can't sleep or hold people.
Why not?
Okay.
I have absurd strength, so I can just lock in and choke.
I mean, I'm sitting here thinking Chicago necktie.
Okay.
Yep.
Like I said, enough.
I'm thinking we take cover on the northwest side of that barn. Yeah. We just kind of stealth boogie our way over there and slink around
Go around it. Hopefully, there's a window that leads on the side that can go in, through, and out the back if possible. Cut around the wood pile.
You know that it is more of a. Oh no! You move yourself right back, Mister. You haven't done your stealth check.
Okay.
You know that there really is no point to going in. This is more of a lumber mill. You're good to move around it, but going into it, you're just in a building now. There's no back way out necessarily.
Okay. I thought that was like a back window or something for ventilation.
No, because I mean it's a wide open area. They don't need the ventilation. It's already going out that way, and you can probably assume they have ways of making sure everything goes out the front.
True.
All right,
Fans.
make your stealths.
Loud fans.
I assume this is all with the plus 10 still.
Yep.
24.
I got a plus that is 34.
I got a 32. Having a 10 in stealth is pretty awesome.
All right.
I have a 7.
I mean, I have a 10, plus I'm getting 10 from you, and I rolled a 12.
You guys can gather around Los Wiggle puppies.
The best puppy. Except for mine. It's okay. I'm not talking bad about you.
When you guys do get over there, this guy moves down a little bit and just kind of looks at you. Doesn't do anything, but just kind of looks like he's assessing what you want. You get the sense that this isn't necessarily threatening right now.
Looking up at the man, Bruce will give him a friendly grin while quietly mouthing to him, "Hello there. You mind not blowing a whistle on us, mate? We're kind of in a bit of a rush, you see." As he sort of gives a big friendly grin.
He holds up his hands, kind of like, you know, toss me some money.
I have 10 gold in a pouch.
It's up to you to decide.
I'll toss in the pouch of 10 gold.
He grabs the pouch off the roof and he just puts a finger up and just goes, shh,
Nod.
and just stares at you like he's keeping an eye on you to make sure you're going to keep up your end of the deal. And you hear a sharp from him. You don't know what that means, but it doesn't seem to have alerted. You're getting the sense that it's more for these guys. Not.
Sharp whistle?
No, just more of a sharp clap. A very quick one that could be pretty much hidden from the noises of this scuffle. But if you're trained to listen for it, you're going to hear it.
We need to move.
Yep.
Time to move, lads. Quick and
Get out of
quiet.
here.
Light and fast.
I'm thinking we skirt.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, what are those guys doing? Oh shit.
You get the feeling that you can make this with advantage.
Alrighty.
Almost like they're running interference for you.
Oh, these guys are great.
For now, these guys are great. That does not mean that these guys are great.
Yeah.
Sweet!
I get your
Might not-
point.
I got a 36.
Mine's not great right now, but it'll do, I think.
I got a 22 and a 31.
I got a 30.
Which direction are you guys trying to head? Like this way for the graveyard, essentially.
Yep.
All right.
That's what I figured we were
Around the
doing.
back of the building, probably.
Yep.
If we
Up,
could.
under, and through.
Let's do
Or,
some
yeah.
storytelling rolls real quick. I gotta get my light on. All of a sudden, it's becoming cloudy here.
Storytelling rules. Yay.
Where's the campfire? It's those bodies in the middle of the graveyard. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna have a little bit of graveyard barbecue.
I love scary stories.
Grandpa, what's this kindling? It looks kind of funky. And smells it too.
By the way, that's a really good band if you're into like dirt core metal. Graveyard Barbecue is a great band to listen to.
Okay,
You think
I
I'm?
didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh,
So
bro,
do
dirt
now. Look it up.
core is amazing.
Bro, I kind
Here,
of got out of the metal game.
I'll send you a link.
you're starting to see that
How?
these people, some of them
What?
are not doing very well in this skirmish.
The church people.
A mixture of both.
Church,
Oof.
looks like it was a 1-for-1 trade-off.
How old is Bruce?
Oh, Bruce, he is. Let me just quickly review. Just quickly check. 35.
Okay, so he's younger than both,
He's an adult, more or less.
but still younger than Trucker and I.
We're both grizzled veterans.
Yeah, we're farts.
We're Clint Eastwood and Gran Torino, like 30 years before that movie was thought about.
Gather around the Wiggle puppy.
Hmm.
The Wiggle puppy.
And you know what? I will say, because that was close enough to this scenario, that this guy would have moved here to deal with this guy.
To deal with that guy or to deal with that guy?
You don't know. You can roll a perception check.
You need
Deal
to be
with him.
very careful to two stealth players when you say deal with somebody.
Yeah, I need to. I will make a perception check because I want to know whether he's dealing with that guy or if he's just
Dealing with that
interfering.
Okay, go for it.
guy. Hell, I'll roll
Oh,
that too.
it is not great.
You said perception?
Yep.
13.
Oh, I got a 14. So
Shit.
Yeah.
We have no idea.
He appears to be taking stabs at the man in the red, white, and gold
Oh, heck yeah.
robes.
this dude is stabbing a church guy for us. That's
You get the sense from where you saw him positioned that he was going to be doing that anyway.
Hmm.
This had nothing to do with you. That sharp clap just kind of got him to hop to, and unfortunately, well, let's roll it one more time for the other guy. Oh yeah, it's not even close.
All we hear is.
Yeah, this guy got punked hard. He was not paying attention. He was trying to tell what time it was, and it's all over.
He doesn't know how to read a clock.
Why is the bot not continuing?
What does the big hand mean again?
Yeah. That's
I
frustrating.
knew I shouldn't have dropped out of school and joined the church.
All right. I shouldn't say this, but I mean, you guys are kind of out in the open. You have a giant clock tower, and you know that you see these guys with a cannon, so you can kind of sense that this would probably be your better option. What you do with all of that information is not up to me. I'm just telling a story.
How tall is that wall right there?
This wall, the graveyard wall.
Yeah.
Oh, it's massive.
Oh, okay.
You actually technically don't even see these two. You just see this
I
statue.
was just trying to determine how tall the wall was.
It is like 10 feet tall.
Bummer.
Yeah, you don't want to
I
be
could
playing
get-
with the wall.
Are these
I could get up it.
Are these church guys up here
They are.
potentially fighting these two right here?
It looks like these guys, in a classic scenario, are weighing their option, and these guys are just dying to be given the opportunity to fire that cannon at them. What makes you particularly angry is that cannon is a state cannon, and they're not supposed to have that.
Bruce kind of growls a little bit.
Yep, but like I
Because
said,
I thought I scrubbed all the artillery I could get my hands on, so those bastards wouldn't find any.
like I said, you know, unfortunately, because of your situation, this is your better option.
Well, a couple of ways we could do this. There's only really one way. Come straight down. Use the burning trees for cover. Come over here to the wall, the bottom, like southwest corner of the graveyard wall. Scooch by that one guy. And then just, head east, trying to get away without being seen.
Go ahead and give me a perception check, if you will. I want you specifically to do this.
Me
Can I
specifically?
assist at all or no?
Sure.
If he's telling me specific, oh well, okay. So that's advantage.
Yeah, why not?
Well, advantage gets me a 16.
Let me roll something. Okay. Not pictured here because I didn't want to give anything away and clutter up this map that was getting very cluttery. It appears that the church fellas had decided to store their spare gunpowder here for the cannon
Ooh.
right by this clock tower, which, if knocked down, could provide ample distraction. You're smart enough to know that. What you do with this
Ding
information
dong.
is up to you.
Time for timber.
A stealth
The
guy's
light
favorite
bulb.
thing to hear.
The light bulb doth blink,
Oh my goodness.
Walker.
I think I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Do you see what I see, Walker?
Sounds like a ample amount of distraction.
As if they have what I think they have over there. Huh, boy, howdy, are we about to have some fun?
What do you see? What do you see?
Oh, we'll show you,
Well-
youngster.
Well, Bruce, if you train yon eyes over there, you see those barrels?
Bloody hell, they have their powder stored there.
I want
You know what they might also have over there? Fuses for those cannons.
you to do me a favor, and I do mean only you, because you're the one that I set up for this. I want you to. There is no advantage giving on this scenario. I want you to roll an intelligence check. Actually, in fact, I'll let all of you roll it. This is a group intelligence check.
D20, I have never asked you for a nat so hard in my life. Wow.
Oof.
17.
I'll take it. A 22.
13.
Okay,
It's a 19 on the die.
Walker,
Damn it.
you're like, man, I just really want to blow something up. You know, this is
He-
cool. I want to blow something up. Like, you're getting too excited. Bruce, you're like, okay, this is good. We have a distraction, but I can't quite. Like, I'm having too many ideas at once to articulate what the best idea for this is. At the same time, Herschel and the lady, you guys almost get a look, and you realize that depending on where you place these barrels, if you choose to use them to blow up the clock tower, that depends on where it's going to fall.
Oh, I
Which
already
is
know
cool.
where I'm placing it, baby.
Which is going to give you ample time to not even have to worry about a stealth check at that point. You could probably just walk on by, because you're blowing up a clock tower.
I know exactly which direction I want it to fall.
Well, you guys rolled high enough, and you got the highest out of everybody except for the lady. So where do you want to place it?
I'm lumberjacking this bad boy. I'm going to place it on the northeast corner basically blowing out the chunk of the tower so it falls and takes out, hopefully, the two dudes up there with the cannon, and then we can just go that way.
Okay.
Or, since this is a group effort, we could place it directly on the north or the south side of it, and it'll fall either north or south, depending on what side. And then everybody will probably run that direction, and then we just go the opposite direction.
Correct. Now, I will mind you that you do know that either one of these roads are fine. They're going to get you to the same place that you need to go. There are 5 large barrels, so you guys have to move them and be stealthy about it. And you're going to need all of them plus a D100 roll to make this happen. This isn't me handing it to you, this is just a nice little thing that I'm giving you that could work.
You're giving the gun nut a chance to play with gunpowder? I could hug you.
Let's make.
Let's hold the hugs for the end.
The lady is not going to be able to help you. I will tell you that now.
I say that's the plan here. Take the barrels, put them either on the southeast corner or the northeast corner. Because if you put them on the southeast corner, the tower will fall basically
Towards
in
all you guys.
southeast. If you put it, well, no, it'll fall the other way
Oh, you're right.
because
You're right.
it'll counter tip and then it'll fall. Basically, the building is tall enough and heavy enough; it will fall in whichever direction that corresponds with the side we put the explosives on.
I will.
Because you're weakening a corner, so it's going to fall against that.
I will tell you this: if you do choose to crush the cannon, unfortunately, it is large enough you will not be able to get through the rubble.
Ooh.
I mean, that's fine because I imagine all of those dudes would basically go up to that corner.
You guys can, run. If you do it right, you can run this way and basically just Blues Brothers your way over there without any actual need for stealth, because this is going to be quite catastrophic.
But we don't have any spray adhesive.
You don't need it. So, roll the... You guys are going to have to start rolling the stealth checks if this is what you choose to do.
Alright, I've changed my mind on this one.
Can I send my owl up and kind of...
Now hold on.
Settle down, everybody.
I got a question. Have you guys played the Resident Evil 4 remake? Remember when the church collapsed? I say we drop it right down on these fools.
That was going to be my next choice. Because if you make it fall that way, all of those people will go in that direction, and then we can just book it.
Yeah.
It'll be dusty, it'll be dirty, the air will be clogged with smoke, and God's knows what. And then we can just run.
All right.
They won't see us, they won't hear us.
And best of all, from a public opinion standpoint, it would look like those idiots over there shot this because they had an itchy trigger finger. Because they're right there at a perfect shot at it.
I'm gonna tell you this, even though I'm the DM and I shouldn't be handing you things. You don't need to worry about public relations of a group whose public relations is shot beyond hell. I will tell you this. It is now time to start.
I just love the idea of reactions.
It is now time for you to start rolling.
Alright, we're going to put all the powder barrels on the southwest corner of the building to make the tower fall southwest.
I have a +4 to strength, so I can move maybe 2 barrels at once.
Are we stealthing this?
Yes.
So I can roadie run. Just squat running. Just squat
How
with the
big
two on
are
my shoulder and run.
how big are these barrels though?
I'd say they're like probably 40 gallon,
They're huge.
Oh,
50
All right,
gallon.
so they're cask size barrels.
Yeah, they're just a standard cask.
I'm sorry, Chaos. I doubt very even with your big old strength number, that
I
thing's gonna
mean,
weigh a
It's
couple hundred pounds.
it's one at a time. So
I got a 35 on stealth, so
I'm a 6'9" bull shark.
this isn't.
Even though I look like a human, I'm still fucking.
Make your checks.
I
I
want
rolled a
to
third.
Oh, go ahead.
I rolled a 13, so I got a 33.
35.
Okay. I will say at this point, it takes. You've got 3 of the barrels over there, but this guy is starting to approach. You can
Uh-oh.
you can either go again and get the last 2, or you can start going. But he is fast approaching. You get the sense that he noticed you, so you
I
might
think those
have to.
3. I think those 3 will do it.
I'll teleport behind and sleeper hold him if need be.
What do you have to light this with?
Oh,
I personally have a tinderbox.
Do you have
Also
anything?
have some hempen rope that I could probably turn into a fuse. Because I also have a flask of oil that I can basically coat it in to make it a fuse.
I'll allow that. I will say you can roll me a dexterity saving throw to see how fast you can do that before this guy makes it to you.
Dexterity saving throw.
is
Awesome.
he this guy, is he like bomb rushing us? Like, oh, I'm gonna get like, ooh,
He's
look what
walking.
I found.
Yeah, he's walking at a normal pace. You're getting a sense that he's about to start talking to you. He's looking
No
straight at you.
sense. No sense in daisy chaining this because gunpowder daisy chains itself. So my flask of oil will soak about a foot long cord of my hempen rope that I turn into my fuse. You said a dexterity save.
Yep, and you hear him go, "Hey, what the hell is that?" As these guys are starting to come over.
Wait, hold on. My connection lagged out. Did I not get the chance to sleeper hold him?
No.
You
Probably
didn't.
should.
All you said was I could if I need be.
I wanted to, but I never got the answer, and then my connection lagged out on me, so I didn't even get the chance to.
Yeah, I
What
thought you said you could if you.
I wanted to, like that. Okay, missed opportunity.
No,
It's all good.
I will
At
allow
Is this
this
you.
guy
point,
doing
there's a
anything?
whole.
I
I will
Go
allow
ahead.
you to do it
Can Mayor talk, please?
Got it.
because it's not your fault that
All right.
it lags. So I will allow you to get a chance at it.
Okay, so I'm going to use Shadow Step to quickly bang behind him, and then use an Athletics to sleeper hold him.
Okay, that is athletics against athletics.
Nice try. Nat 20.
Yeah, that does it. You do.
Thank you, Xfinity, for clutching for fuck my connection.
Here, we'll put the sleepy. He does get a which I would have to roll separate perception checks after the noise because, you know, he's still a human being that's going to still make noises.
Oh yeah, I undoubtedly heard the
Yeah.
as I just cinched around his throat.
These five are slowly, they're like, what? You know, they're slowly making their way over. They don't seem to be a threat like Mr. Sleepy Time, because that nat 20 was clutch, but some of these guys, two of these guys rolled high enough to hear it and alerted the other three.
Are they going to be going
So I'm
after
gonna
Homeboy in the
fireman.
bottom there?
So I'm gonna pick him up on my shoulder, fireman's carry style, and then I'm going to shadow step down with him, with you, down to your guys.
Can you take somebody with you on Shadow Step?
As long as it's only one person, and if they're and if they're unwilling, they have to make a save. But if they're unconscious, don't matter.
Does it say that?
That's how I've always flavored. It's essentially you're moving with another person, and it's such a confined way of doing it that you have to have their consent, like Nightcrawler.
Hold on, I'm looking this up. Because I don't. Flame didn't allow me to
Doesn't
do
have any.
that
It
last
doesn't
time.
strictly say it. Oh god damn. Lag. Internet.
Flame said.
Flame,
Ah!
Flame says dead or unconscious bodies are considered objects, so he can.
Okay. Where are you dumping him? Over here with you? Chaos?
Hello?
I think he might. Oh,
Quiet.
wait a minute.
Chaos.
Yeah.
You.
Ah,
you
finally! God fucking damn it, Xfinity.
You're saying you're just taking him back with you, right?
Yeah, I'm just bringing him back with us so we can quickly, just so I can take him away from sight.
Okay. Then I am going to.
They see nothing, they know nothing.
These guys are still curious. This guy doesn't. This guy's like just kind of joining up with them because they're friendly enough. So they're just kind of making their way over here. So
I still would have set up my fuse while Bruce was doing his thing.
Yeah, you just see, like, just for flavor for you guys, the moment, like, after the first set of barrels is set up and we see him coming up, you see Bruce just disappear in a brief, dull flat, a very dull, almost like a dimmed camera flash with a faint trace of smoke as he just pops up behind this guy. Sleeper holds him, picks him up fireman's carry style, and just does that same trick back to you guys. Sorry about that. About to blow the
So-
whistle on us.
I don't mean to be Mr. Pedantic, but are you going to light this, or what are you doing? Are you just going to stare at your handiwork?
Yeah.
Because these guys have now seen it, like what you're doing, and they're trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Yeah. It's getting lit.
Okay. Roll me a D100.
I
Oh no.
could either do this with my actual dice, or I'm going to do it the way I'm going to do it in chat.
I truly don't care. I just need you to do it.
60.
60. That's enough. The explosion definitely
Boom.
kills this lot. The tower does not fall immediately, but it is starting to creak and groan. You have a feeling that it's structurally unsound enough at this point that it's going to fall eventually, and you really need to start running.
Well,
Lady, I'm
time to
sorry
lick,
about this,
boys.
but we must run.
Yeah, the tower is going this away, so you really need to start heading this away.
So in that case, Bruce is gonna pick up the lady, put her over his shoulder, fireman's carry style, and just haul ass.
Okay. I assuming you're abandoning your new object.
Oh yeah, it was literally just a oh shit measure.
Alright. I mean, these guys are all. You can forget about these guys. They're like, what in the hell was that? And they just see you run past. They don't care. And that is where I'm going to leave you for now, as I need to go to the bathroom, so we're going to take a break.
What was that? What was that loud noise? Oh my, suspicious people running away. Let's not.
Y'all having fun so far before I take off?
Oh,
yeah.
tons.
I haven't
Except for-
given anybody a Russian
Mhm.
bow tie yet.
Except for Chaos, he's not having fun because his internet sucks.
Boys are doing interesting, you know that?
Oh hey Flame,
Doing
what's up,
real
man?
interesting. Not much. I'm on my way home now.
Are you enjoying it so far?
I've heard like 30 minutes, and yes, I enjoy it. Yeah, I was supposed to be in Nebraska all day today and tomorrow, but my visitation just to my grandmother and stuff got canceled because my younger cousin, he got into a terrible accident where he got pulled underneath a boat and the propeller cut up his leg and his back and his butt. He's lost 2 toes already, and they're afraid he's gonna lose the whole foot.
Jeez.
What the hell?
Yeah. So I've been up in Nebraska today at the hospital visiting him, and at this point they're doing some tests. They want him to sleep, and it's like all we're gonna do tomorrow is spend more time here. And I do have to work tomorrow, so it's like, all right, I gotta get home.
This is why I believe propeller boat motors should have some kind of shroud where this doesn't
I
happen.
don't disagree with that. I 100% agree with you. I really do.
A little bit of protection goes a long way.
An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, as my mom always says.
You got a smart mom.
Yeah,
She got that from her mom.
You had a smart grandma.
mamas know best.
Had a smart grandma.
Oh, had. Sorry.
I never knew her. She was gone before before I could make memories of her.
Mm,
The other one didn't
Yeah,
even make it to teenage years before she went.
oof.
So I never knew grandma until when I was like a wee lad. And when she did go, I was like, I didn't make a connection. So I literally I did not know the love of a grandma. As sad as that
Sorry to
is.
hear that.
And for all you people
that
who
is,
thought in the
man.
comments, wow, Chaos is an asshole. There's why.
I don't think anybody's gonna say that.
No, but I know there's at least 1 or 2 people who thought, wow, Chaos is an asshole sometimes.
And there's gonna be a
I'm
mountain.
gonna make
Tilts
said
head, looks
that.
at the camera.
There'll be a wall of text in this video's comment section. Chaos is an asshole. Chaos is an asshole.
Look, Chaos, you might be an asshole, but you're our asshole.
That's right.
Honestly, I appreciate that, but at the same time, Flame, if we ever get the chance, if I ever get the chance to, and I can actually pull you into it, I want you to play Borderlands 3 with me and my brothers.
Oh,
You
name
have
the
it on
time
PlayStation,
and
right?
place, good sir.
Well, name a time and I can play it with you, damn it. Uh-oh.
The mercenary build, so let's fucking go.
Jesus, I'm sorry, Flame, but the moment you answered, all I heard was you literally just crashed connection-wise on my end.
Yeah, I'm in a bad area. But like I said, Chaos, name, time, and place.
we're let's just lightning rounding Elden Ring at the moment, just trying to bull rush the bosses. Commander
hang on
Gaius is a
though.
pain in the ass. He's
Hang on
literally.
though. Chaos, who do you play in Borderlands 3?
Yes, Trucker, we don't play it for the story, we play it for the gunplay.
No. Who do you play? I legitimately want to know.
Flack.
Damn it.
I run Beefcake Jabber with radioactive infusion, so he can go Kong!
Oh,
Damn it, I'm going to have to play somebody else. Shit.
I'm bad.
Don't we all play Jack?
Quit your yelling.
I'm gonna go mute. You guys.
Well, no, Flame. You see, my brother.
Oh
What?
man, the weather is killing me.
Goddamn connection.
Flame.
Well,
Flame's
what happened
muted.
just now?
Flame muted. Because I came
Okay.
back.
Okay.
I'm just taking 2 seconds to recover because I don't know what's going on, but I have not been doing so great. Holy hell. It's been almost 100 degrees for 3 days straight, so that's probably not helping.
Oh, no, it doesn't help anyone if it's over 100 degrees, man.
Well, it's like... Yesterday it was like 94 and the humidity was in 69%. I thought I was going to drown. It was crazy. And then the day before that it was like... The day before that it was like 93 again, and then today they're like, oh, it's only going to be like 85. Well, what they failed to tell you is it feels like 93 again.
You ought to go down to my home state sometime, man. Especially during the summer where it's 100 degrees and it's like 92% humidity.
Short of being kidnapped, there is nothing that's going to get me to your home state.
It'll feel like you're breathing soup.
Alright. Lads, are we ready to get her going again?
I think so.
Alrighty. Let me get you to the next map. Wow.
Oh, shit.
You guys chose the lower road. That puts you all around here.
We're in danger. There?
Yep. Let me grab Wiggle Puppy again so that you guys have a good marker. Boop. There's Wiggle Puppy.
I immediately see the route I want to take. And I think Mark's going to see it too.
I will tell you, your goal is to go this direction.
Oh no. I can't take the route I want to take now.
Unfortunate, but that's the way to the port. That's where you need to go.
Blam.
You are in the church district.
Oh, that's fantastic. Last place we needed to be.
This place hadn't been shut down by the state yet. And now it's back to full use.
So we're going to the top right corner.
Yep.
I see a route.
You can also go through this building. I have a map for for the building and the houses if you choose to go through this way instead of dealing with all of this.
Well, the church to the north of us, it appears that there's a street or an alleyway between that building and then those houses behind it. So we could go up that way.
You certainly can.
Skirt through that building where There's like an archway that probably goes all the way through it. Come out the other side.
I will say
Then we
that
just have a zombie.
I will say this: you guys can make it to this point here without a stealth check. There's too much going on between this fighting.
Sweet.
If that's, but you have to be unanimous in this decision.
Make it to where? Sorry.
Over in this corner, you can make it over here without having to make a stealth check. It's like an alternate starting
I'm
point,
fine with
essentially.
going that route.
Okay.
That would be the route I would go.
Chaos?
Just come up here. I'm only. Sorry.
Chaos, are you good with going that direction?
Sorry, someone autopilot me. I'm AFK at the moment.
That sounds unanimous to me. Hoo-hee-hoo.
Alright, Mark, hear me out on this one. I
Okay.
can't draw lines like Mark can, so Mayor, I'm only going to move my guy for the purpose of showing Mark what I'm talking about.
It's fine.
Mark,
you
we
explain,
come
I can probably do it.
we come here, right? And then I'm assuming that Black Hood fellow here and Church fellow there are probably fighting. So we could go there, or if this tunnel here goes all the way through, if it doesn't, we could try to sneak our way down through here. Hopefully not have to deal with that church fellow. Basically, we could either do that, come up here, and then climb over this building to get here.
I will say
There's a bunch
this.
of different ways we could go.
I will say this just to be kind. Don't take the map too literally. This would essentially be like getting up the stairs to going to this store or whatever it is, and then you could just quite literally,
Jump on the roof.
yeah, you could just get on the roof. Like it would be the
That's kind of
equivalent of
what
having a ladder.
that's kind of what I was thinking. Make our way over there, jump down the other
Say
side.
get to here and see what happens.
Yeah,
Um, Where
we get
things
to there.
go, where people go, that kind of thing.
We get to there. We see if the green hooded fellow on the roof is still, being himself, since they seem to be friendly with the black cloaks. But the black cloak there and then that church fellow are probably going to be fighting. They seem to be doing that.
You don't know who he's engaged with. You don't have a line of sight on him, truly.
No, I'm just speculation.
Well, I'd say let's move around this big old church here and weigh our options from there. Seems the fighting keeps to be moving. Not sure in what direction.
Yeah, I say we make our way around with the lady and see what's going on in those alleys up ahead.
Okay. I want for everybody to make. Now it would be necessary because there are civilians and everything else that you don't know who they are going through this way.
Tattletales.
Yeah, it could cause a problem. So go ahead and make stealth checks going. I will allow you to get to this point before I show you what happens.
Alright.
I'm going to
I'm
operate
assuming.
under the assumption that Chaos's shadow thingy is still working. Because he can't tell us, but I will be kind.
33.
That's what I was gonna say. Well, I've got another fat 39.
Alright, I will say you guys make it here. Not very quickly. It takes you quite some time. And a lot of people do give you looks. Because, there's a lot of people. This is a active city. In an active war zone, there's a lot of people that are just, like, hey, come on now. Watch where you're going. And who gives you the right to be walking here? You know, just general angry douchebaggery from people who are tired and not having the best of lives. But as you're doing that, this guy does make his way here. Gotta roll something. Okay. This does not mean that he sees you, but he is there, and he is heading in your direction. You have to just kind of operate under the assumption that there is a nice group of people around all of you in this area. But this guy is here, and he could be a problem.
I wish I had the dagger. I really do.
You don't have one?
I have a short sword.
He means the royal dagger.
You know, the palm dagger. Little.
Hello?
Hi,
We
Chaos.
can hear ya.
He's back.
Finally, I swear.
Hidden blade. I know what you're talking about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In regards to stealth rolls, I got a 27 because I still have pass out a trace going up.
Okay.
Now, is there anything else I missed because Xfinity decided to just cut the cord on me again?
We just moved up, and now we have a red cloak. Within range, or like up on us, but he can't see us
You don't.
necessarily.
Yeah, you
we
don't
have
have
a
any
bunch
idea.
of commoners kind of hiding us, Assassin's Creed style.
So I can't just bamf behind him and sleeper hold his ass.
It would be impossible. There's too many people around. You basically get the choice of move now or possibly be spotted,
Come on, Xfinity.
essentially.
Don't do this to me again.
I'm thinking we go through that tunnel, if it is in fact a tunnel.
It is.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's going to basically crap you out over here.
I'll just.
I say.
And you do need to actually make it to this corner because this is the proper, avenue.
I say we book it down that tunnel as quick as we can. Hopefully that guy doesn't see us or he doesn't care that we're here.
That will be a dexterity saving throw for everybody.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
I am
Like it.
I am proficient.
Me too. Oh.
17 on the die plus 7. 24?
26.
All right. Anything short of a nat 20 is going to, cause cause yourself to fall behind. The biggest problem is the lady starts to fall behind a little bit, so it takes away from any, grand success that you could have had here. But you do actually make it through over in this direction. It takes a while, though. You realize that you're going to probably have to speed things along.
It was crowded.
As for this guy, you get the sense that he was trying to follow you, but you don't know what happened to him. He could be anywhere, but you don't see him, so you have a pretty good idea that he just didn't do well enough with the crowd.
He slipped and fell on a banana peel.
I was gonna leave a trap for him.
A banana peel.
I literally have what is it called? Cordon of arrows is what it's called.
When you get to this point, what you see stops you dead in your tracks. There is a very gaunt little girl. Doesn't look like she's had much to eat, but holding her hand is this massive, in all aspects, creature that seems to be all mushrooms. Big mushroom head, a big mushroom body, mushrooms for eyes, and this big giant monster is standing there holding the hand of this little girl.
Annie?
And it's looking at you, waiting to see what you'll do.
Are you okay?
And the
No.
little girl is also looking at you. Don't get me DMCA'd or I'll have you banned.
Not the rat go.
I elect that this is an SEP situation.
It feels like it. It really does.
10 seconds. What are you gonna do?
Somebody else's problem. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Is that your final
Marco?
answer?
Is the monster threatening at all? Is the girl
Mm,
threatening at all?
No,
Either one of them.
they're just looking at you. Is that what you decide to do? Is nothing?
Can I just give the little girl a ration and point her into one of the buildings?
You roll me a persuasion.
Damn it, Mark. Have you never played Bioshock? You don't fuck with the little sisters and the big daddies.
Persuade. That's a 13.
The little girl takes it and puts it in her pocket. She looks at all of you and she holds up her free hand and just waves at you, and then starts tugging on the arm of this mushroom monster, and it just starts slowly lumbering back in this direction. It
Very
does.
cautiously wave back.
You do hear a very loud crunching sound. You don't know of what, but
And
the monster is gone. I assume you guys continue.
Bolt.
Bolt?
Yeah.
Very good.
Run!
You did have time that you needed to make up, which is good because you are starting to run out of options as you finally make it to the port.
Oh God.
You
Damn
are
it.
all here.
Red versus white.
This is not gonna end well.
Let's instigate a fight between them. Oh,
I don't know that you need to.
They're already fighting.
they're already fighting.
I need you guys. This is going to be. I need a group perception check.
Oh yeah. I should have went into perception. I really should have. What I was thinking.
It's like you guys have never played with me before. It's like my favorite thing to force people
Dirty
to roll.
20.
13 again.
12.
Mark and
I got a dirty 20.
I know, I heard you. I'll get to you in a second. Mark and Trucker. You don't see what you're looking for because you're keeping an eye out for the boat. But what you do see, and something that you can't help but notice, is the statue that is like the guardian of the harbor. Long ago, when Letton was less, fighting each other, they did have a statue for the Great Mother in the harbor here to guide the sailors, essentially. What you do see now, however, is a large white cloth that had been basically forced over the face of this statue, and it reads in common in very large letters, "Your real mother wants nothing." And I would need you to, if you want to know what that means, you'll have to roll a religion check with disadvantage.
Sure, why not?
Why not? Right? We're old farts. We're not hip with the lingo.
9.
11.
So my low roll is a 12.
You're
I have a
really
3 in religion.
you're really trying to think what what follows nothing. That's doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to you. You grew up, you've grown up in Letton, so this there's only really ever been one religion here. So you're just struggling to piece it together. Do you point this out to Bruce?
uh,
Well, actually, let me resolve that. Bruce, you also do see this, so if you want to make that religion with disadvantage as well, I'll allow it.
all all Walker says is this younger group just has some weird things that they just come up with. I don't even know what this is supposed to mean.
Chaos, have I gotten my roll?
His internet might be taking a shit. Please leave a message after you hear the bowl swirl.
Hear the message after you hear the staticky, roboticy bullshit.
I will. This is, we're getting towards the end, so I will put us on an intermission, another quick break, and let Chaos's internet resolve quick.
So is this statue like Colossus of Rhodes big?
Exactly.
Nice.
Because, unlike the idiots of our real world, no matter how angry you are, I would like to believe that there isn't a group so angry that they would destroy architectural beauty.
Well, I mean, think about all the things from the ancient world that we know about but are no longer here. The Colossus of Rhodes, the Library of Alexandria,
Well, I'll tell you what. When you
the
vote for
Buddhas of
me,
Amiens.
Paintings,
when you vote for mayor in whatever year it'll be when I'm 36 years old and file the paperwork, America's
You just
getting
need
its
to be
own.
35, bro.
Oh yeah, 35. When I hit 35, I'm filing the paperwork, and one of the first projects we're working on is getting America its own Colossus of Rhodes.
No, see,
So
it
I
can
like the
happen-
statue.
It can happen sooner than that, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm only 2 years shy. In 2 years' time, you can just write me in.
No, I'm like legitimately going to
Fucking finally, my connection caught up.
Hey.
For the past 10 minutes, I've been
Basically,
stuck in dead air.
Oh, just wait till you listen to this recording. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
All right. Do you want to give me that religion
Half
check?
the time I have to listen to recordings anyway because my connection is crap.
Do you want to give me that religion
And
with
no
disadvantage?
to the religion, honestly.
Okay. I will see.
Bruce don't care.
I will
Alright.
see if the lady sees it, and then I will resolve the rest of your perception check. Oh, that is quite bizarre. That actually just barely meets the DC. You hear. You do hear the lady whisper, "What does knee have to do with this?"
Me?
Chaos. With the rest of that perception that you got, that very high perception, there is only one boat that stands out to you. Unfortunately, it is this one way at the end.
Oh,
Of
no.
course, it does look different now that you look at it.
Yep. I found a boat that was just barely unique enough to fit in this map.
Video game logic dictates this is the one we're using.
Wait, there's a marker above it.
I needed to do this just for my own sanity. I'm like, I don't want to give them the glaringly obvious, and I'm like, but I need the glaringly obvious because I'm working for 7 hours, and I'm gonna forget.
It's like in old animated movies where you can tell what's going to be interacted with and what isn't. It's slightly different.
All right. You guys are pretty much out of options here, unfortunately. You are probably going to have to deal with these two at the minimum.
Are the rest of these
God
guys
damn it!
fighting?
Xfinity!
Uh-oh.
Fucking hell! It just crapped out again and it just came back.
We can hear you.
I'm sorry I'm swearing so much, everybody. It's just my connection. Xfinity loves Homer Simpson throttle me endlessly. And I don't ask for it. They just give it.
You don't know about these two up here, but you can
Right.
safely assume that all of these guys are pretty well engaged for the most part. If you can, at the minimum, get rid of these two, however you choose to do it, you should be okay. But unfortunately, at this point, stealth is pretty much off the table because there's nowhere to hide once you leave the safety of the tents.
Are
Are they
in our
looking?
direction?
Not right now.
I'm sorry, Mark.
No,
The two stealth nerds are like, which direction are they looking? Can we sneak up behind?
They seem pretty occupied. This seems like this isn't a skirmish right now. This is an argument. They're staring each other down. They're not fighting, like physically attacking each other, but this is a stare down.
Awesome. I'm going to very quietly draw out both of my daggers and hand one to Walker. All right, Walker, we've done this plenty of times before. I got the one on the left, you get the one on the right. Go for the heart.
Let's do it.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna go up to mine and, you know, kick the back of his leg, grab his arm, and
I
just
can
dagger
bamf
to the
next.
chest.
Yeah, Chaos can bamf next to one of these guys, but I mean, barring Chaos, you other two are going to have to roll a stealth check.
That's fine.
I'm gonna bamf right behind this guy and sleeper hold him instantly.
All right, I will need a athletics from you.
And that is... Alright, not bad. That is a 25.
This is not going down easy. This is probably going to require another one, but you are currently with the upper hand.
21 on myself.
Go to sleep, come on.
Okay, hold on.
Just for reference.
Well,
This guy unfortunately does look right at you,
That's fine.
and he's like, "What the hell?" And that is
as
going to
soon
gather.
as he gets it there.
That's going to grab his attention.
That's fine. And I have my friend with me since he I assume since you saw that he went up there, Trucker would be like right here maybe?
I don't know, he didn't roll me a stealth.
I know. I'm waiting.
I'm about to. We still have our plus 10s.
I would say at this point you do not.
Okay, I was gonna say if we did,
Doesn't matter. 17 for a 27.
I would say that you get exactly here, but unfortunately this group has now spotted you guys. You have to act quick. Chaos, I'll have you roll one more competing athletics. We'll see who beats out.
I don't think he's going anywhere, Chief. That's a 26.
You are absolutely correct. He goes down, but unfortunately you do not have the ability to do anything stealthily with him because now this guy is starting to rush in. Thankfully, these guys are now...
I'm sorry, what'd you say? You roboted on me.
You take him down, but unfortunately there's no point in doing it stealthily. This guy is now coming at you.
Okay, in that case, well, do I see a shadow over here?
You do, and I'm going to assume that an 8 does not hit you.
Nope. I'm gonna bamf over there.
Okay, I'll do that for you. Boop. Unfortunately, now this guy is going to start shouting, so you guys have to go quick. Chaos, can I get another...
I'm gonna throw... Can I throw a dart at his neck? Like right at his windpipe.
At this point, no, but I will need you to make that perception check.
Alright. What's that? Dirty 20.
The plank is down. You know that if you can get everybody up there now, you can kick it behind you and hopefully take minimal damage from the rest of the people that are now starting to notice all of you.
Bruce will quickly start waving people through. Like, start waving everybody over. Like, hurry, hurry, hurry!
I'm gonna wave the lady to get to there.
I will see how that goes.
I'm gonna. Since it's basically a free action, can I bamf over to the lady and bamf over and bamf back?
She is not an object, but
Essentially,
unfortunately, she gets here and trips. Oops, sorry. Whoops. She gets here and trips. And falls. She's prone. I'm going to need initiative from you guys at this point.
Fuck!
You spent too much time dicking around.
Shit.
22.
Same.
18.
I have a +4 to it.
So do I.
Odds or evens?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Evens.
Evens are my number, you.
Ooh, too bad he picked it.
Yeah, it was evens.
Cha-ching.
High five.
Alright.
Unfortunately, yeah, so, Mark, it is now your turn. What did you get, Trucker? I'm very sorry.
18.
Okay.
My old age has caught up to me. Herschel's not a young spring chicken no more.
I will let you know the lady is down and prone, but it is your turn, Mark.
Great. Well. Okay, I don't have the dagger specs on my thing, which sucks, but I am within range of this guy, ain't I?
Which
Right
guy?
here.
Him? Yeah.
So if I were to back away, he'd get opportunity.
Oh. Are you this one?
I'm this one.
Oh, then yeah, you're gonna get an opportunity attack.
I guess I'm just gonna, take my spear and jab this dude.
Okay.
Hopefully. No, I am not, probably. That sucks. That's a 11 on the first one.
Let me pull up their sheets. Unfortunately, no, an 11 is not going to do it.
Yeah, I figured. On my second one, on my second one, what I want to try and do is just kind of stick my spear between his legs, one in the front of one leg and one in the back, and just push him.
That's going to be a competing athletics.
I'll take that. That's fine. That's pretty good. 18.
You do knock him prone, but unfortunately, like I said, you're now you're starting to waste precious seconds to pick up the lady and get going.
I just wanted to get him on the ground. And then with my movement, since he's prone, can I move to here?
You can. He'd be making a attack of opportunity with disadvantage because he's prone.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Oof. Let me pull up that sheet.
Did he nat one?
Does a 19 hit you?
Oh. Yeah.
You take 5 points of damage.
And then I just want to tell Herschel, get her out of here. I'll try and distract these guys.
Okay. Chaos, it is your turn.
Camp behind this guy and put him in a sleeper hold.
I'm going to say at this point, the time for that is over. They're very well alert.
I know. I just want to see if I can just try and sleeper hold his ass.
Okay.
Like, if I can subdue him before he can even try anything, that's an immediate obstacle gotten rid of for Herschel.
You can make your roll.
Damn it, not the 20, but I'll take the 19. Plus 7 is a 26.
Unfortunately, you find no purchase as he shoves you away.
Damn.
Or in other words, a natural 20 on my end.
Pulls out quarterstaff and takes up a defensive position.
Don't you have a second attack?
I use my action.
Alright. Unfortunately, it is now everybody else's turn. This guy who you're in front of is going to take 2 swings at you. Does a 12 hit you?
On me?
No, Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Does an 18 hit you?
Nope.
Okay. That resolves his turn. This guy is going to make an attack at you, Mark.
Of course. Come on, that one.
17 to hit you.
Yep.
That is 6 points of damage.
Okay.
He's going to take another swing at you. Oh, I don't even have to ask if that hits. That's a 23.
Yeah.
That's another 7 points of damage.
Damn.
This guy is going to move here.
Does my owl get an attack?
I don't quite know. I
just
thought
thought
it was
about
just
that,
a
sorry.
pet.
He's like an animal companion.
Animal
Unfortunately,
companions do get an attack, but they're also pretty weak.
the time for that is not currently here. This
No,
man.
I just thought of it.
Let me check something real
go
quick.
ahead.
Hey, Flame, can you unmute? He could help me with this one.
As Flames that's what you hear when Flame unmutes.
Hey, Flame, if somebody's prone, do you get advantage to hit them?
Yes.
Melee gets advantage while range gets disadvantage.
Okay. That's all I needed to hear.
Okay, I'm going back to mute.
Alright, he takes one stab at the lady and is very successful at hitting her.
Bitch.
I tried to warn you guys, you chose to stay in combat.
Refuse to do anything, like, got found out.
I was trying to cleared a way for you guys.
Yeah, I gave you all the opportunity several times to just run.
Yeah, so that's honestly on you guys for wanting to stick in.
That definitely hits again.
I just wanted to get her out. I don't care about myself.
You should have fucking grabbed her and ran then. You shouldn't have played the martyr.
Alright, that's that guy's
My-
turn. I've got to make some decision rolls here now because the rest of these guys are
I
doing
didn't even get
whatever.
a chance to.
This lot seems to be uninterested for now. And thankfully, this lot here is too wound up in combat and they begin to fight, and which is going to distract these guys. So thankfully, that is that for them. The lady, I have to now roll something for. She stands up with half her movement and disengages for. Unfortunately, she can only get about this far. She is panicked now. This will bring us back up to Mark.
Oh no.
I didn't get my turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you didn't get Herschel.
All right, Herschel, go.
Good Lord.
Settle
I'm
down.
gonna
There's a lot
take
of moving
my-
parts.
It is.
I'm gonna take my bonus action to disengage.
You do so successfully. There's nothing that's going to
My
stop you.
cunning action. I'm gonna basically swoop by the lady and get her in a princess carry.
All right, your movement from now on is halvesies.
That's fine by me. Because that was 5, 10, 15, 20. Pick her up. So I think if I'm doing my math right, I can get to there with her.
I will say that you're smart
Alright,
enough to set
I
her
know what
tone
we're
on the fishies. Or, well, she's attached to you, so I don't know. We're just going to count that as one object.
Yoda piggyback style.
Yep, we'll go with that.
I mean, basically, I've picked her up and I'm carrying her in the most expeditious fashion possible.
Oh, there was something we needed to roll, but it wouldn't have resolved anyway. It doesn't matter. All right, chaos.
Alright, stunning strike on this guy.
The guy in front of you or to the back of you?
Guy in front of me.
You got it.
Let's see, stunning strike. It's been a minute since I've been a monk.
It's all right.
There it is. Alright, I'm gonna take a swing at him with my fist. Shit, bounced out the box. I take it, a 24 will hit.
Certainly. What do I have to roll to avoid being stunned? Is that a con?
Let's see. Let me just play it up, put it up on the thing for you. Con save versus my spell save is. It's wisdom, right?
Yes.
15.
I was just gonna say, I'm gonna be honest with you, guy. You don't need to continue on. Homie's stunned.
I basically just karate straight punch right between his shoulder blades. You will do nothing. And I just like keep my fist planted even in there, just grinding my fist against his spine.
You just
Just
hear,
channeling ki into him.
you just kind of hear, that was the goal. What are you doing next?
You know what? Since that's only my opening attack, bonus action, just because I'm a bit of an asshole, flurry of blows.
Can you do that after doing a stunning strike? I believe that is also a bonus. It has also been a minute since I've played a monk, so I could be wrong.
No, it was with my opening attack, so
Right, but I
it's
think you have
essentially
to.
It's
I-
is it like a paladin's calling for a divine smite, more or less?
No, because you
No,
do have to.
Flame.
You have to use your key, which using your key to access that is a bonus action.
Okay,
yeah,
never mind
Mayor's
then.
right in this one.
All right, I'll just punch him again.
The guy down below.
Yeah, I'll just whip around house at the guy behind me.
Okay.
Will a 23 hit?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. And at level 6, I think I do a d6 or d8. D6. Okay. Yeah. Uh, 10 bludgeoning, which is magical due to key and powered strikes.
He's not.
So I just
He's not looking great. I will just say that much.
hear all but a whip crack echo as I just lay a kick across the back of his head. Say hello to Whiplash.
Okay, that was your turn. Mark, it is now your turn.
I don't get a bonus action to disengage as a ranger, but I'm gonna go ahead and attack the one to my right
Okay.
with my spear and hope to God I finally hit something here. Nope, probably not. 13.
That does hit.
Oh shit.
Wizards, kill him.
That is 8 points of piercing damage.
Alright. That takes him low enough. I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. And you as well, Chaos.
Wait, do I have evasion at this level?
You might.
23.
No, I don't have it.
Just give me a second to math.
Oh, thank God.
What'd you get, Chaos?
Nat 20.
Alright. You would be taking 42 points of damage as an explosion erupts, which kills his friend. But thankfully, you all pass, so you're only taking 21 damage. Chaos, you take nothing.
Okay. Neat.
How you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay.
And since I still have another attack and I haven't used, I'm gonna use my 30
I have a joke I could make, but it will get us banned.
to there.
Oh.
And I'm gonna knock an arrow and hold for an attack that goes anywhere near my two companions. Or do I have to pick one?
You have to pick one.
That's so hard. I'm gonna go with the trucker.
Okay.
because he's got the girl. And she's kind of the mission right now.
Let me make some rolls because it's now the enemy's turn.
The enemy.
Pretty sure that bomb just got everybody's attention.
Oh heck yeah.
Actually, all it
Even
did
pulled
was
off the hotheads.
no, it actually pissed these guys off more, and now it's an all-out brawl. Their wisdom saves
Oh.
are going very poorly, but I have one more thing to do.
All these guys just
When the
nuke themselves.
Ubisoft
Oh.
AI go right.
Okay, I need everybody in this little area to make another dexterity saving throw.
That's not great, but
Which area?
flat 20.
Am I involved?
Yes, you're definitely involved.
Oh no. Dex save, and since I'm carrying her, would that be at disadvantage?
Yes.
No, you set her down in the fish, didn't he?
No, I just said that as a
Oh.
ha-ha.
Oh, dang it. Make it
Ironically,
10,
this does
baby.
give her advantage, though, because you are taking some of the damage.
22.
She's being shielded by my buddy. I essentially have double 14s,
That's a shame.
so I'm assuming I'm about to get a back full of shrapnel. Very sharp thing.
Thank you for bull shark toughness.
All of you, except for the lady, you watch as this guy, his arm suddenly disappears and outshoots a strange, ethereal, you almost don't see it. It's practically invisible until it's too late. A bunch of tentacles come shooting out in a radius around him and pierce you for 22 damage.
Ow.
The lady
All
is...
of Hadar.
Yep, the lady is not looking good.
That's half of my health gone.
That
Yeah, I
was...
kind of rolled stupid high.
That was the enemy's turn. Thankfully for you guys, though, he's stunned, so he's not getting any opportunity attacks, and I believe it is Herschel's turn.
Oh, thank. Oh.
Well, he already got kind of a cheatsy thing that I can't tell you about because he didn't get high enough, but something happened
Thank you
and he
for-
got a power.
Thank you for drawing that line for me, Mark. I greatly appreciate it, because carrying her, I'm going to try to dash down here.
You could set her
To
down
the
if you
shit.
wish.
No. I'm assuming that gets me to the plank.
35 feet? Yeah, you can basically get just
Well,
to...
no, right
Well,
right
right
where
where
I'm
he
at
is
is
25.
25 feet, and that's 5 feet short of my max. Because carrying her halves it, but I'm dashing, so I get 30 feet
You can get
carrying her, so...
you can get to the base of it.
I'll put her down and tell her to get on the ship.
She runs aboard. That. We're gonna hit Z one more time so you can all see Wiggle Puppy one last time before I delete the token. Thank you, Wiggle Puppy. You've been an absolute incredible service. Everybody say thank you to Wiggle Puppy.
Thank you, Wiggle Puppy.
Okay, this brings us
Even
back
though
to you, Mark.
your mom tendencies are getting you in trouble right now.
She just wants to be a mommy.
How much do I have to? How much movement do you think it would take for me to get on the boat and get up in the crow's nest and hold an action to shoot an arrow the next enemy that comes even close to anyone?
Dog, 3 turns?
Dang it.
It's
Slow
just
your roll
I
there,
want to get
pal.
to the.
Come
I want
on.
to just sit on the front of the boat then and aim my bow.
I know you're an eager little chihuahua, but come on, man.
I will say that
Actually,
you can.
know what? I
do-
can aim at the front and I'll just shoot the dude that's stunned.
You don't have to, but you certainly can.
I mean, he pissed me off with his wizard hands.
You heard my brother. You heard my buddy Cooper.
I believe it is a.
Flat
Di-
20.
I believe it's disadvantage because of the.
Is he
he's-
on the ground?
Yeah, he's still prone. He has not resolved being stunned.
Oh, I thought he was just like stunned, standing or something.
No, he falls down. I should be more clear on that hero.
Double flat 20.
Oh, okay. Well, then yeah, you hit him. Where's the sleepy time? There we go. Sleepy time.
It's about time you're rolling that 20. You're overdue for one.
2 plus 4 is. That's 6 piercing on the first one.
He's not looking great. I'll tell you that for free.
Flat 20 again. And then that's only 5 points of piercing damage on that second.
He seems to be doing just fine. I mean, he doesn't look good, but he's not dead.
Good. And that's all I can do.
Alright, Chaos, are you going to get the hell on out of here?
I should have Hunter's marked them.
I assume you just shadow bamf them.
Oh, there's his mighty
Yep.
fine internet.
Shadow Bamf.
I will
On delete, boys. We'll leave.
Yeah. I will say at this point you guys successfully get on the ship. By the time that the rest of these guys start noticing, it's too late. Like, you see this group starting to advance, and you kind of see this guy do a dead sprint, but he gets locked up about here. So it's too late for all of them. Their willingness to fight each other outweighed their willingness to do something about you all. So I will... You guys get on the ship, but you can't find the lady, so I'll need you all to roll me a perception check again.
Oh, God bless America.
Not
Lady.
20!
We almost kill ourselves to get you here. What the hell?
She was panicked. Chaos...
14.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those rolls are high enough. You do hear a noise down below decks, and you figure, at this point, with how terrible things have been, you should probably get below deck.
Yeah.
On the go.
Already on my way.
You guys make it below deck, and the weird thing is, you feel the ship start to move, but it starts to strike you that the only person on this ship that you've seen besides yourselves is the lady. You've not seen anybody from the crew.
Walker?
The hell's the crew?
Part of the ship, part of the crew. Oh.
Shut up.
Stop
Shut
that
up.
right now.
Don't you dare put that image in my head, bro. I
Oh,
had to...
sorry.
Don't trigger the same brain cell. Don't you dare trigger the same brain cell on me, you asshole. I...
The Dutchman must always have a captain.
What do you do?
So we're
Walker,
inside.
why
Look
is the
around,
ship
see...
moving?
Sorry, go ahead.
Walker, why is the ship moving?
That's a good question. I assume you guys heard the same noise as myself down here, and I assume we still hear a noise, or no?
The only noise that you can discern is the fact that that had to have been the lady. Because you met up with her.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her then. What's with the no crew, ma'am?
I don't know. You guys told me to get on this ship. How am I supposed to know? I'm doing what you told me to do.
All we know is we're looking for a marked ship or a ship that is different than the rest, and this one is definitely different. And we're moving now, so thought you might know something, but obviously you know nothing. He'll kind of
Bruce is gonna. Sorry.
no, he'll just turn his back, and he wants to, I guess, inspect best he can. Just kind of inspect the area while she whines or something.
You can roll me a perception if you'd like.
Alright.
Sounds like you're just looking.
Bruce is gonna.
Man,
Bruce is gonna
12.
go investigate the different floors of the different decks of the ship to see what the deal is with the no crew. Like take a more hands-on look through.
For you, man, it's very easy. You hit every deck and you return to inform everybody there's still nothing.
Yeah, I don't know how this ship is moving, guys. There is nothing here.
Oh yeah, you guys have made it well past the statue at this point. You're heading whatever direction you're heading.
Can I go topside and check the the wheel?
Yeah. You go and investigate the wheel and it's moving.
Arcana?
Yeah. Actually, can I cast Divine Sense?
Sure. You cast it and you sense nothing.
Wow. Rude.
I remember what's in Divine
But
Sense. We've had
understandable.
far too many arguments as a group. That's what that does. I have it memorized.
That's fair.
Fair enough.
I assume you guys all
So-
gather back up.
Can we rest? Then
Yeah.
We're on a ship that's
Bruce wants to check out the
piloting
captain's quarters.
itself.
That I was including that in your search of all the decks, man. There's nothing there.
Oh.
when
Even
we,
the captain's quarters? Damn.
when we go to rest, I want to set up kind of a area around us,
Sure.
and then use the cordon arrows, which is that right there.
Before,
Or
sorry, what, Sat Trucker?
nah, I've never seen this spell before because I've played a ranger all of once.
I use D&D Beyond, and I don't know if they have some that we don't use, but I saw it in there. I was like, ooh, this might come in handy.
Oh, I know this spell. This is like a landmine kind of a thing.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
You know that moment when you're you're about to share a room with multiple people and you're just talking about the day?
Uh-huh.
And you're mighty uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah.
The whole room goes black.
Love it.
Oh fuck.
And
No.
for while you guys are panicking, you just hear, I hope you boys like Arachnia, as the darkness drops and all of a sudden you're surrounded by drow.
Love it.
Sorry,
I have
bud.
no opinion.
No. Nah. Your time for talking's done. I am Captain O'Sullivan, which is what I choose to call myself right now. That is not my real name. But I'm Captain O'Sullivan, and you are heading to see our friend in Arachnia. Your little spy, we haven't seen him in ages. He's probably dead. But, doesn't matter. Congratulations. You all are coming with us. Tell me, boys, what do you know about the Jester family? And that is where
Oh my
we are going to end
goodness.
this session.
So what I'm hearing is this character can be used if my current character dies, per se.
I have no idea about that.
No, because I think this happened a while ago.
Yeah, this
Flame would be
happened.
the one to be able to tell.
This would happen probably
Well,
if
yeah, my guy's old, so.
if I had to guess, this would have probably had to have happened right around the time we were leaving Bronzeport.
So, do you want an actual time estimation?
Yeah, you have this better than I do. I'm just guesstimating.
This, the only way, I'll put it this way, the only way you could play this guy if Engelrum were to die is if they would have left for Arachnia about half a year before the campaign started in game.
Dang it. Because I would
Current
totally
game-
play a.
If we were
Go ahead.
No, I completely understand. If we get deeper in the game and Engelrum dies, if we get probably about another good half a year or more into the game before Engelrum croaks or something, then we can make arguments. But at this current time, if we're going current time in the main game campaign, your guys would still be out on the open water because it's just that massive of a difference.
Because I would
between the two.
totally play a grumpy old ranger.
Oh, well, see, then I had mine off too because I thought this was like before Tremaine was even born.
No, this is happening. This is very current.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, which made me kind of. I was wondering why none of you guys had firearms or anything. I was like, you guys are in Letton. I figured you'd have firearms.
I didn't tell them they were in Letton.
Yeah, like we thought we were
It
going to
was
be
a
in the frigid
surprise.
north. We got bamboozled.
Yeah,
If I would have known, I would have put a rifle on this character
You bet
right
your
away.
ass I would
Man,
have
I'm
had
so
a gun.
proud of you. Man, I'm
You
so
bet your-
proud of you. I'm gonna cry.
You bet your ass I would have had a gun if I'd have known this
Oh,
was
I would have
happening.
had a gun.
Bro, I
2
stuck with Shadow
pistols,
Monk. I didn't give a shit.
Like, my guy would have been kitted, and it'd have been like black flags. Like, we're talking just muskets
have been-
lined up to my chest.
He would have been Sam Fisher, and I would have been 47. Damn it.
Yeah.
Okay, but how much fun did y'all have?
Oh, I had fun trying to be stealthy and think of ways to.
I
I wish that I was
resent.
able to. I wish I was able to. We were able to do a little bit more combat with it, because
I didn't.
not necessarily the combat, more of the whole sneaking up on them and taking them out.
I didn't know
Yeah.
how long this was going to run for, so I had to
Yeah.
guarantee that we ended at 10, and unfortunately I've ended us an hour early, which was my bad, but
No, you're good. But
I resent Chaos saying y'all could have got out. Man, me and Mark were going to silent kill these two
What?
dudes, and your signal comes back, and you're like, "I'm gonna go
Resent
sleep
me
a
for
hole
what?
that guy."
yeah, I was gonna
Nah.
put a dagger in
Me-
their heart.
I was very clear. You guys should have just
God
bolted.
damn it, Xfinity, not again!
But
See, but
Me-
you made it sound like we needed to stealth kill these guys,
No.
and that's what I was wanting to do. Is because Trucker and I had it planned. Him and I would
We
both.
were-
Oh,
you
hold
know,
on. Hold on. My connection completely crapped the bed. What did you say, Trucker? You resent me for what?
Saying that they could have gotten out of there.
I resent your internet connection.
Oh, great. Here we go
'cause,
again.
man, me and Mark had it in the bag. We were gonna
I'm
heart
gonna
stab
kill
these two
Xfinity.
fucks.
he can't hear you, dude.
I know. That's why I stopped.
But
Me and Mark had it in the bag. We were gonna
Oh, yeah.
heart stab those two some bitches. We were gonna sneak past to get to the ship.
All right,
Chaos.
I love hearing from all of you, but you also left it up to a perception roll, and I rolled daggers. But I've heard from the three
It's
of you.
alright.
I've heard from the three of you all night. I want to hear from Flame because he gave me a lot of trust, so I got to hear
Oh.
hear it from him.
and imagine if we had pistol.
So I came in about probably what halfway mark, something like that.
Pretty much.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. From what
Pretty
I
much,
heard,
yeah.
I liked it. From what I heard. I don't know if you guys. I don't know what else you guys did, but from the stuff I heard, I liked. I would have. Me personally, I think if or when we touch Letton again, I'm gonna really focus home on what the fuck is now going on. Cause oh shit, this was a precursor to Hell Gone Loose.
Can I actually explain it above game? Because I mean it's
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'd love for us to explain it.
So Mark's not going to remember this, and Chaos's internet is crap, so I can basically only ask Trucker. But you remember the Kathos campaign, right?
Yeah.
You remember Mr. Jarvis, the man who was a secret knee cultist and was starting up his own group in Letton?
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys that I created basically had been planning an invasion from stateside this whole time to stir up a shit pot on church side and start another civil war, but because of the failure of Jarvis and all of the migration from people trying to escape after the Civil War and all that other stuff, the church had already snuck people in and they had to move up their plans, and they started attacking what everybody believes to be Letton's holy war psychopaths.
Which I'm not gonna spoil too much for you, but this has caused Letton to gain a couple of new contenders, and they're basically continent-wide battle now. So, if and when we ever play on the Letton continent, just be ready. It's probably going to be an active war zone.
I love it.
The thing of it is, and I mean you can tell in some of my writing, just like everybody else, I find cults fascinating, but I also don't like to give them anything more than the lunacy that they typically are, so that's why I've made all of these guys lunatics, because they're supposed to be lunatics. That's why the fighting has never stopped, and that's why it's getting worse and just unnecessary at this point. So these cultists that have pretty much no basis in reality are constantly doing cultists with no basis in reality activities.
Mark,
Yeah.
we could have steamrolled this if we'd been told we were going to be here. We could have had Letton equipment.
100%.
You
Well,
would have
no,
been.
no. Let
you
me
would have been
hear
playing Sam
what you guys
Fisher.
think you would have got. Let me hear what you guys think you would have gotten as Letton infantry.
I mean, a rifle alone would have been fine.
You would have been given
Yeah.
muskets. You would not have been given rifles.
A musket? Are you joking me? I can do a shitload with a musket.
And
Flame.
okay, no, let's continue. A musket and a stealth mission. Let's go. Keep going.
Yeah,
Flame.
but like,
Are you joking me right now? I could set it up. And they're all carrying muskets, probably.
These guys were not.
No. Knee cultists do not use firearms, as far as me and Mayor had talked.
I assume
the
this
church-
city had storehouses
Members of
too.
the church do not use firearms. Only Letton State uses firearms, which, Mayor, they were Letton State agents, were they not?
Yeah.
yeah,
Let me peel back the curtain though. I didn't want to push the firearm issue with Flame, so I didn't know if I could give them to you guys.
Because here's the thing. If you guys knew you were Lettons, you probably would be like, okay, I want this, and this, and be like, I'm not gonna be here, so no.
I wouldn't have asked for anything you wouldn't have given me.
I didn't ask. I wouldn't have asked for anything. I wouldn't have said like, "Can I have a +2?" Like, no.
Can
It's
I
a
have
stealth mission.
Can I have a +3 heat-seeking musket, please?
At most, Flame, I could have done one or two things with a firearm. I could have had a musket and a flintlock. Musket we could have set up as a distraction in some alleyway. It goes off. We're not there. Flintlock, same thing. There's two ways that we could have deterred a whole group of people to where we didn't want them to be.
The problem is they've been used to fighting Letton State people. That's why it's been a collapse. So hearing random firearms going off at this point is
Yeah, but if you pick it in the right place, though,
Yeah, but like
closer to where they're at, they're gonna be like, "Oh shit."
What I'm telling you
You-
though is with the amount of fallen Letton State and all of that, like civilians are getting access to it. So guns going off is just so commonplace that they're not going to be investigating that at this point.
See, Mark's not even thinking
Exactly.
about this in the correct way.
I'm not.
I'm a rogue. I have ball bearings, and we have access to things that can go kaboom boom. I could have been doing my absolute.
Oh
Never
my
mind. I can't
goodness.
say what I'm about to say.
Hey, look, all I'm telling you is I gave you guys the
Yes.
opportunity to blow up a
I
clock tower.
He could have made
I could
a mystery.
Yeah.
have. I could have made a mystery mouse tool, which could help us later.
Okay. This episode is over with. We could stay around and talk after this, but I want to get through the end here. Chaos, are
Could
you
have made
still
a
with
Jack in the
us?
Box, literally. But with
I
coins
think his
That's-
internet
Yeah, I'm
completely
still here.
quit, dude.
That is Chaos Warlord. You can find him on Elden Ring.
My internet,
Oh,
Chaos Warlord. As currently, I am Akai Kuma, the Red Bear. If you challenge me and my friends, beware.
We've got Mark. Mark, what you got for me?
I love it. I love stealth. Stealth's my favorite. Yeah, I mean, it was awesome.
Trucker.
Mark, we could have been third echelon.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm Space Trucker. You can find me here with these chuckles. This has been fun.
I'm
You can
the.
find me
Oh, sorry.
on the clock app. You can find me on the clock app while supplies last.
I'm the mayor of Spicy Town. I'm not going to bother plugging my stuff. It's not important. What is important is I hope you, the audience, had as much fun as we did putting this on. It's nerve wracking running a game, but I feel like I did pretty well here, and I hope you
Oh, yeah.
agree. You guys just leave a comment as per all usual. Leave a comment about how I did. Tell me if I did a great job shaking hands with police officers and firefighters and kissing babies, or if I should be hiding myself in shame. You can also like, subscribe, and share, and that is about it for us. Adios.
Feel free to let us know how we did our characters.
Adios, everybody.
Good night.
Peace.